Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to this amazing, amazing session, which we are doing it in the history of Healy or in the history of frequency therapy for the first time ever. This is going to be an epic. This is going to be really going in the history because we have never ever done a session like this. I would request you to invite all your family friends, all your loved ones, because the wisdom, the knowledge, the experiences which you are going to actually hear from today, and that too from the experts, it's like a golden nuggets. It's something which is so much valuable for our life and for our loved ones. I would request you, make sure all your loved ones, your friend circle, the people whom you care are available today here, because the angels who are coming here, it's not less than God. The people who are coming here, it's not less than the saviors who are doing the work morning till evening, serving the society in hospitals and clinics. Along with it, what is the wisdom and knowledge what they carry about alternative therapy, how alternative therapy, quantum healing mechanism has come to the rescue of humanity in terms of recovering faster, understanding what is the mind, body, and soul imbalances which has been created. And these angels, there are experts, there are doctors, there are literally they are subject experts in their field, working for more than 20 years, 25 years in clinics, hospital, multi-speciality hospitals, have come over here to share their experiences, how every individual, every humanity can actually understand the combination of medical science and the combination of quantum healing mechanism. If work together, how beautifully we can have people coming out of sicknesses. And that's the intention, that's the agenda of the session for today. How medical science helps to elevate the symptoms of what a human going through, and how a quantum healing can help to elevate or understand the root cause of the problem. Medical science can help us to understand how the problem has occurred, and quantum healing can help us to understand why the problem has occurred. Imagine if this is a combination, we can use it together. We are not saying use only medical, we are not saying use only quantum healing, but the power of using it together is just goosebump stories, the mind-blowing transformations which you are going to hear today, how alternative therapy is actually frequency healing session is creating a transformation out in the world today. I am not the host for the day. I'm a certified life coach from Bangalore, being a senior vice president from the Frequency Healing Therapy Academy in India. God has been really kind that we have a beautiful ecosystem today filled with senior most doctors, therapists, quantum science related experts, Reiki healers, life coaches, astrologers. You pick an expert and we have them in our ecosystem. Today, this session is mostly about how doctors can actually transform the world. If they have the wisdom and knowledge, along with their knowledge, we can also have quantum healing knowledge as well. And it's literally a blessing. I feel these doctors, the angels who are going to come today and share their heart out, is required, is a blessing to this world. Okay, so today, who is our guest? The person who is going to come today is the host for the day. He has launched his project named Heal the World. And Heal the World project has been launched with an intention that no one in the world should be dukhi or bimar. It should be sad or sick. His intention is every person can actually identify the root cause and recover fast, not just with the medicine, but along with the medicine, how we can take care of our mind control, how we can take care of our aura, how we can take care of the breathing techniques, how we can take care of the complete, the imbalances of our body, which can be corrected through alternative therapy. And he has launched it not just to his family, to his life, but also to his patients. He is none other than from Noida, a certified life coach, a master spirit life coach, computer software programmer, worked as an ex-director in neurosurgery Dharmshala Hospital, Delhi, Yatrat Super Speciality Hospital, Noida, Jain Neuro Center from Delhi, and today he is none other than an MBBS, MS, passed out from AIMS Delhi, neurosurgeon with 25 years of experience, a director in Neurocare India from Noida, and none other than, please help me welcome the most renowned neurosurgeon expert doctor from India, Dr. PK Jha. Thank you so much, Dr. Jha, for being available for us today. Over to you. We are looking forward to hear the wisdom and knowledge from your end.
Thank you, Lena ji. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I'm sharing my screen first. And is the screen visible to us, to all of you?
Yes,
is my screen
yes,
visible?
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about the future of medicine from disease care to healthcare. So this is a very serious topic and sometimes can be very debatable also. So we will try to answer all the questions because although we name this a healthcare system, but doctors are not working in healthcare, but they are too busy with the disease care. And this following slide will help you to understand how it is so. See what this doctor is doing. The boat is flooding with water and is busy day in and out to excavate the diseases from the society. And he gets tired. And the purpose of this meeting is to seal the hole. Let this boat not sink. Doctors alone cannot do it. We need the help of the whole community, whole society, whole humanity. So we'll talk about how to plug this hole so that diseases cannot come and we can care for the health rather than wasting our time or only getting busy in disease care. So from healthcare to disease care to healthcare, that should be our aim. So I conducted some research by giving a few, well, how can I get shift this? Okay. Well, just a minute. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. It is hidden there. Okay. This is the research that has been done. And I think till now, only 50% has participated in this research. If I talk about high cost of healthcare, see, this is the data that has come, that always is answered by 16%, often is 36%, sometimes is 30%. So majority of people are in this range. They say, of course, the high cost of the healthcare is visible to everyone and everybody complains about it. Poor access to specialists. It is also not that bad, but it is also not required, not up to the required extent. Next is trust in the provider, healthcare provider. So very few says always, often, but sometimes only. So the trust in the service provider of the healthcare has gone down. Of course, that is visible in the society. Then self-care management. How many people are managing their own health by yoga, meditation? And significant number, particularly in this group, says that they do so. So this research, as one fill the form, this is coming. Then healthcare equity. Many says that it is not equally available to every person in the society, never, rarely, and very few says often and always. Next question was bureaucracy in healthcare, the official documents and the blocks in getting the proper healthcare easily. And it is say yes, it is always a restriction. The problems are there. Then comes the fear of medical errors, always, often, sometimes. So there is medical science is riddled in the population that there is medical error is possibility, and And we hear the use of this, all this. Limited benefit of allopathy, always, often. So people have no trust, means less trust in allopathy now, and complications are there. And they say about harm from allopathy. Many says that the harm is there, often, always. And the last question is preventive care access. So means how many people are having the proper access to that knowledge and technology of having maintaining their health, and that is also sometime and rare, not always. So this was the research outcome that I had conducted, and let us come to this now again. So what is what do we foresee the healthcare system 10 years from now? So on the left side is what is happening now, and why we are here today is to turn this healthcare system towards the right side. Let us first mention about the left side. Traditional disease care, more hospitals and more patients.
Doctor, can
More
you have full
hospitals, machines
screen?
that, hello?
Can you have full screen, please?
Achha, okay. Yeah. So more hospitals, machine and manpower needed to manage the increasing patient load. That is what is happening. Rising chronic diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, mental health disorders, delayed diagnosis and treatment leading to complex and costly intervention, high dependency on medication for long-term management, higher healthcare costs due to reactive treatment strategies, and patients visit doctor only when sick, leading to advanced stage diseases. I'll tell you about 60 to 80% of patients come to us in advanced stage. Health is the last priority of people. So only when it becomes so emergency and life-threatening do they visit us, and by the time it is quite late. So that is very poor situation, and it puts advanced treatments load on us. Then disease insurance model. People pay high premiums, but still struggle with medical expenses. And lastly, hospital profit from treating disease, keeping people in a cycle of sickness and treatment. This is hard and bitter truth of current medical system or current healthcare system. But what should be, why are we here? To change this healthcare system, disease care system into the truly healthcare system. And how it will be? This is the Future Health Assurance Program. This is health insurance program. This is health assurance. Prevention and early diagnosis should be our main aim. So healthcare team at the society level to prevent disease before it occurs. Then fewer chronic diseases due to proactive prevention, early detection and lifestyle management and frequency therapy. Early diagnosis and real-time health monitoring, reducing severe complications. Use of AI, digital health and quantum healing to restore natural balance and reduce drug dependency. Lower healthcare costs by reducing the disease burden and emphasizing prevention. Continuous health tracking and personalized intervention, keeping people healthy and reduce hospital visits. And health assurance model. People maintain wellness and pay less for healthcare needs. So today is health insurance, but we are converting into health assurance, that how we keep in health maximum health. And the doctors and the healthcare team are incentivized to maintain people health. Because people ask me, doctor, if there is no disease, everybody is healthy, how will you earn? That is a very common question being asked to us. But if we take charge of the healthcare system also along with the disease care, that will continue to happen. It is not going to fall. The rising population and the conditions are there so much that disease will come. But doctors will also be in charge of the healthcare, and more people are healthy, they will be incentivized for keeping people in healthy. And by using this technique that I'm going to tell today, doctors can earn much more and give better outcome to their patients. And that is what my idea is. Let's come to curable and incurable diseases. See, in a hospital, we are treating both acute cases and chronic cases. Acute cases, allopathy is there. Modern scientific medicine was devised for the purpose of saving lives and limb. That's what it was devised for almost 200 years ago. But in doing so, it has lost its capacity to maintain people in health. We don't have time for people to keep people in. Even doctors are not able to keep their health properly. They are so much stressed in keeping people getting disease out of society by pouring the water out from the sinking boat. So acute cases are this. I have I have categorized in various systems, and the left side, these are the diseases. These are the diseases diagnosis for which we need immediate urgent intervention, and we are busy in that. And chronic cases have filled the ward, the indoor departments. And if I tell you what is the ratio of this acute versus chronic patients in a hospital, That may be about 30% acute and 70% chronic, or 40-60 that we can say. Even much more patients of chronic diseases are filling the wards, filling the hospital, for which we have no cure. We can just maintain them. We can just reduce the blood pressure, reduce the pain, reduce the sugar, but we cannot cure out the diseases. So for many years, I was in search of some valid technology, some valid method for which we can control this disease burden in the society, by eliminating the chronic diseases. But medical science has failed in that. Still people do not have any belief. Now, why not people still coming to the allopathy then for chronic disease? Because there is no valid, proven, trustworthy system for maintaining or curing the chronic diseases. There are many other alternative therapies were being practiced, but they are all not uniform and not proven. So come to this, what are the common issues in practice today? These are the 6-7 issues that doctors faces. That they are sometimes vague symptoms, all tests are normal, and we just prescribe not more than some vitamins, sedatives, and antidepressants. Maybe I'll tell you 50% of patients that comes to my clinic or any doctor's clinic have vague symptoms. सिर चकरा रहा है, सुन लग रहा है, यहाँ दर्द हो रहा है, भारी weakness लग रही है. Means there is no valid diagnosis. After all, tests are normal, MRI, CT scan, everything being done, but nothing comes out. And we can just give them the vitamins, sedatives, and antidepressants. That's all. So majority of patients are falling in this category who come to our clinics. Next is they get, and this is fancy. People get their blood test done. All this blood test done twice in a year or thrice in a year. But remember this: normal blood test does not rule out disease. You may be stressed, you may be in depression, you may having insomnia, you may have many other problems in your body, but blood test will be normal. And normal blood test gives you false sense of security and becomes a waste of money because you don't take any step then. Well, but just ठीक है, there is nothing to worry. Doctor will tell you or somebody else will tell you, सब चीज करा लिया ठीक है. But why problem? Why are you suffering from this stress, headache, migraine, depression? Why not having sleep? The blood test is normal. That is a big fallacy, big problem for the doctor. Then even if diagnosis is confirmed by blood tests and pathologies, there is no cure in medicine for few diseases. For all of the chronic diseases, there is no cure. We can just reduce the blood pressure, reduce the sugar, and reduce the TSH or thyroid hormone level, but not cure out the diseases. That is our limitation and helplessness. We have to give not more than this to the patient. And then alternative medicine practice is not uniform. There is no uniform rule. There is no uniform standard, no uniform outcome. Somebody will have good outcome. Somebody will have not so good outcome, but they will claim that I give good outcome. Who will patient believe? And there is a varying and unproven outcome. That is the problem with alternative medicine. They are effective in many cases. There are many practitioners who are giving excellent result, but they are not known to the public. So that is what my aim is, to bring all of them here and let them prove to the world that their method also works. So this is for every system. That system I have devised. Anybody can come and prove that they are really able to cure their patients. And then this is the next problem. Young people today, they have health challenge. They have headache, they have stress, they have neck pain, they back pain. And what they do? Okay, कल से मैं gym join कर लेता हूँ. They join the gym. And that puts more stress on their already stressed spine and already strained heart. Their blood pressure may be high, their pulse rate may be high. And once they join the gym, they are putting more stress on their spine, more stress on the heart. And it is not surprising that day in and out, you'll feel that many people, young people are dying in the gym. They are injuring their spine. Many young patients comes to us with their lumbar disc, cervical disc, pain in the neck, pain in the arm, just because they are overstraining their already strained body and mind. And next is fear of measurement. People do not take their weight. They do not take their blood pressure and sugar. High hoga, darne se. They do not measure even also. And this system that I've devised will ensure that everybody will get their blood pressure and diabetes, sugar checked, particularly in high risk cases. So these are the common issues and practices that must be changed to give a good health to our society and the nation. So how we will do it, we'll talk about this now. So the current challenges to doctors are, first, there is high patient expectations, even in terminal cases. When they feel if I have money, I will buy this health. You cannot buy health. You can buy health service. You cannot buy your health. You waste your health by in the process of getting wealth, and later on you spend all your wealth, but you cannot get back the health. So that is the problem. Then delayed consultation and blame on doctors. Doctors ठीक नहीं है, hospital ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं कर पाया, चलो वहां चलते हैं. So they are coming late. As I said, you 60 to 80% of patients are in late stage. So what we can do for them except reducing their symptoms? Then there is a lack of proper healthcare infrastructure. So a doctor is working in a hospital, but that hospital may not have that excellent state-of-art healthcare facility. The patient will not understand that. Patient will blame the doctor. That doctor is not good. Doctor is not up to date. And so doctor has to face that burden of poor infrastructure sometimes. There is no social security and insurance benefits for doctors. They are working in a high profile, but they are least covered by any kind of security, pension, insurance, and there is very bad condition. Need for marketing and intense competition. Today, social media markets those doctors who are in just passed out, and those having 20 years of experience, nobody is knowing them. And so this kind of marketing and competition is rather putting more stress on doctors, and they are not able to justify their service to their patients. Then there is corporate pressure to generate high hospital bill in many cases. There is work-life imbalance and chronic burnout by the doctors. They struggle in personal and family life because they have to give equal care to their patients too. Even if some phone call come in the night, they have to deal with them. There is awareness of medicine's limitations leading to helplessness. In many cases, diagnosis, we are helpless to treat the patients. We cannot give them any trust that you will be cured. And that helplessness is put on burden to our own health. And of course, there is neglect of self-care and health ignorance. In many cases, we don't have time to look after our own health. And in many studies in India and abroad also, it is found that the average life expectancy of doctor is less than that of the general population. See, that is the situation today. If the healthcare provider, if the health giver is not living longer than to whom he is giving the health, that is a very sad situation. And we must do something today to bring this condition in a better way. So now what to do for this? Today's discussion is what is the solution? I told about your problem. So 30 years back, I realized that only what that can be measured can be improved. Nothing else. We cannot take it any subjective thing and subjective measure and subjective outcome. We have to be objective in every sense. So today's this concept inspired me to learn computer software, how I can measure and store the data, and how I can compare the data, monitor the data, and see the effect of our steps on that outcome, and then do research on that particular methods to show to the population that this is a better way. That inspired me to learn computer software. I've been coding for the last 30 years or more. So today I'll show you that software in which, just a minute. This is the software that is, okay. It is available in neurocareindia.in, my website. Just go to the quantum healing and you'll reach this project called Heal the World, where you have to log in. And this login detail will be given to you by your referrer. So I have not kept any page for registration. That registration link to log in into this software will be given to you, whoever you have invited you to this particular platform, and then you can register and log in. As you will given this user ID and password, you will log into that. And once you log in, this page will come. See, I told you whatever can be measured can be improved. And what is that index that I've defined is called human potential index. There is no limit to humanity. The human potential is infinite. If we can just tap that potential of every person by the method that I'm going to talk about, it will really change the society in no way. Not more than 1 month will make the difference. So what is this human potential index? For one person, one patient, I'm showing this, his human potential index is 65. And this is the average of this four: aura index, emotion index, health index, and mind power index. I have made the formula for all this in a very simplified way so that it can be measured by any common man anywhere, even at their doorstep. So it is not a lengthy page. Just I'll show you the pages that leads to this calculation. First, I'll show you how to calculate the health index. You click on the vitals. You have to enter your weight and height in feet and inch, and then you have to enter your pulse rate. If you have the machine, you can enter your weight, blood pressure, sugar, and all that. But this fourth thing is not required to calculate the health index. You have to enter your weight, height and weight, height in feet and inch, and enter your weight in kilogram, and then you have to measure your breath holding time. This is very, very important. I'll tell you the explain of how this breath holding time. You just click on the start and the timer will start. And once you are not able to hold your breath further, you just stop it. And the seconds of breath holding time will be automatically calculated here. You cannot write here. You just have to measure, then only it will come here. And then enter your pulse rate. And how to measure your pulse rate or heart rate? This is an app link. You can show that you can click this link to install the app for measurement of the heart rate, and you just keep finger on the light behind the camera, and within 10 seconds, 15 seconds, that heart rate will come, and you have to just write here. And as you submit, say vitals, in this case, just click this vitals, and this outcome will come. Here you can say the BMI 22.18, mean arterial pressure is 70, and health index of this person is 55. What is this health index 55? Let me give you 2 minutes for this. By entering your weight, height, that calculates your BMI, two additional things, breath holding time and pulse rate. This calculation gives your indication of health index. If it is more than 60, you are anyway healthy. If it is less than 60, you are already sick, even if all the blood tests are normal. So this I have done experiment in many patients so far. And this is not written anywhere in any journal or any book. This I've devised on my own, and this is quite easy to understand. That BMI is one indicator of health, but even a lean thin person can be sick. So how to introduce that particular concept? That is by your resting pulse rate. If your resting pulse rate is more than 70, you are in this ease range already. It should be less than 70 or around 70. And your breath holding time is less than 60 seconds, you are not healthy. So if your breath holding time is more than 90 seconds, if your pulse rate is less than 60, if your BMI is less than 25, your health index will reach 100. So very few people are in 100 range, but those who are more than 80, they are quite healthy, and the possibility of any disease in that person is quite less. So just see if we can just go to the doorstep. If you just go to any corporate, in school and society and measure the health index of every person, we can immediately know how many people are sick, how many are healthy, how many are very healthy. So this easy formula can give us a screening of the whole society, that to know their health. And we can measure the average health index of any population by this quick formula. So this is about the health index. And as you measure the health index, suppose I measure it today, I just saved vital, and you can see the graph now, how these all graphs, BMI, breath holding time, are changing with the timeline. So you can see the graphical changes in your health index by this in this page. So this is measurement and monitoring of your health. Then come to the emotion. I'll come to the symptoms later on. Emotion is very, very important, and this I have made very easy for any of you to know your emotional index. This is a self-assessment. Apart from emotion, all other three parameters are measured by machine, and it is objective measurement, but this emotional index is subjective assessment, in which you have to mark the emotion from 0 on the left side to 100 on the right side. And what is 100? For peace, you remain peaceful and centered even during chaos. If that is so, you mark it here, this side. If it is completely, you cannot completely put 100, you can keep it like this. So people who cannot understand English, you can just change the language, click on this button, and this will become in Hindi also. So anybody can fill their emotional status of peace, of purpose in life, of love, of acceptance, forgiveness, gratitude, joy, attention, sleep, and mood. These are the 10 parameters for assessment of the emotion. And just you drag this from this side to that side, and your emotional index will be calculated. And for the poorest three emotion, the advice will be given. So purpose in this person was only one. He was purposeless in life. He did not know what to do in life. He was just living day in and out. He did not, and many people are purposeless. They just waste time. They just waste time in the social media and gossiping. They do not know why they are living on this planet. And that this evaluation itself will inspire them to have some purpose in life. The purpose of life is to have a life of purpose. If we cannot have purpose, we cannot live this life. God will bring them and call us back, because we are sent here with immense intelligence in this body and mind for a purpose. And that purpose must be identified early in life, and then only you can live life. So, to improve the purpose, to have a purpose in life, what advice? Just so advice, and you can see the advice in short is given here, and you can toggle the language. You can see in Hindi also. So, for three most common purpose, that is lowest one, the advices are given and the values are tracked in the timeline. So that was purpose. Then come to mind power. This mind power is very, very easy to calculate, but very, very powerful. All these tests that I've devised here is not given in any book, any journal. This is what I have thought, how we can measure the mind power of any person's quick seconds. And mind, if the mind is sharp, it does not mean that your mind is filled with ideas and thoughts are coming fast. No, a mind is sharp when the mind is peaceful. A mind, human mind is very small. It has very, very, very much limitation. But when you connect to the cosmic mind, then only the intelligence will take you over and you are highly intelligent. We are talking about that intelligence, the cosmic intelligence that comes to you when the mind do not intervene in that. And this mind power evaluation is simple test of the time taken by you for calculation, reverse calculation from 100 to 0. See, you have to count backward from 100 to 0. You start counting and you start counting from 100 to 0. The timer has a start. And once you reach 0, you just click stop. Normally, I just clicked the 5 seconds, so it came 100 by 100. But the usual timing for a person who is highly calm and focused, that time I have measured is 30 seconds. If you can measure in less than 30 seconds, calculate in less than 30 seconds, 100 to 0, your mind power will come 100 and more seconds from 30 seconds up to 130. After 130, your score will be 0. So if one practice this simple test of reverse calculation from 100 to 0 daily, his mind will be focused, his mind will be sharp, and he will connect to the cosmic intelligence. That simple mind power test will be marked here, and we can see graphically how it is increasing. So mind, and then come to the aura. This aura index is measured by our Healy. And how many people are there, Lenaji, in this broadcast today?
I feel more than 50% people will be here using Healy.
Okay. What I wanted to those who do not have Healy and no idea of Healy, I want at least two persons aura to be checked right now, and their aura score you can reveal to me. I will tell them what is their status of aura, and I can talk about some chakras and aura to the other population who do not understand the value of all this. This is very important opportunity to explain what is aura and what is chakra and what is the value of it and what is the importance of it. So I will continue this webinar further, but at least two people can volunteer uh, their name and number, and they can connect to Lina Z, who will evaluate their aura. And what you have to do, you have to just give your selfie and your name and your age, means the date of birth and place of birth, and you have to give your picture by focusing on your energy system, that my aura is strong and stable, and I give permission for measurement of my aura. So with this intention, if you give that picture, it will be unbelievable. You will say how anyone can tell about me from a thus distance just by my picture. And that is the beauty, that is the uh, awe that we'll feel today, how this quantum physics can help us to tap into the unseen, which is really a possibility, a reality today. Many things which has come in our life were unbelievable. When the first electric bulb were there, it was unbelievable. The Marconi talked about the telephone and wireless system. People thought he is mad. So similarly, quantum physics and Healy techniques, many will say it is a bakwas, unbelievable. They are just doing this thing. But anything that has come in our system, initially it was not to be believed, but later on that was quite common in society, like calculator, computer. We do not question them. That is what this Hill system is. And in few years, everybody will believe it because it is giving that evaluation, giving the cure that is impossible in our medical science. So in the meantime, you can do that aura and let us move forward. So for people who do not know what is chakra and what is aura, I will explain in brief what is aura and chakra. And see, this system was devised in Germany. If because he is here, he can talk about the frequency therapy and how Marcus is able to measure the Brahm energy, and then it will be easy for me to explain this aura and chakra.
Do
Is
we have
Vikash available?
Kazi here? No, I feel he's busy with his marriage.
Okay, no problem. So I'll tell you about first aura and chakra, and then being a doctor myself, why I am believing in this, and how it is helpful to my patients, and why others can also use this to the benefit of people. So in our Vedas, in our Ayurveda system, already we are knowing about this aura and nadis and chakras for many, many years, thousands of years. And it is said that there are 72,000 nadis running from top to bottom in our body on both sides of the body. And the nadis where it crosses each other, that is called crossing of the nadis becomes chakras. So in essence, there are about 114 chakras in our body, of which this seven chakra is in the midline, and they are major chakras where the nadis from different areas cross in much more density. And these chakras have different functions assigned to them according to their location and the organs they deal with. And they have distinct function. It starts from the root chakra below to the crown chakra above. And they merge in the heart chakra. It is said that the yin energy from the earth meets with the yang energy of the cosmos, which enters through the crown chakra, and the earth energy enters into our body from the root chakra. And this both yin and yang energy merges in a orgasmic way in the heart chakra, and we feel that love for the whole ourself and the whole cosmic cosmos. So it has a measurable frequency, it has a measurable color, it has a mantra, it has a many things which is assigned to each chakra. So it is the time is not enough to explain all the chakras and all this, but if you enhance this chakra by various methods that I'll explain, then your health and happiness will take a leap. Means I have witnessed patients who are sick, lying on the bed for months, are able to walk in just 1 or 2 months by this chakra healing. So this is not known to the medical science. This is not known, or rather hidden from us. It is time to reveal this secret for the population. So all this chakras energy is written here, and the average is called aura index. So aura index is measured by our quantum sensor, and I'll later explain now what is this quantum sensor and how does it explain. First, let me explain the human potential index. And of the three lowest chakra, automatically the advice comes for this heart chakra. This person's energy is 79. And if you just click Hill now, and you can see what is heart chakra, what is the color, what is the element, what is the planet, what is the theme of heart chakra, what does it feel, what you have to feel, what you have to speak, what you have to do, what you have to listen, what you have to wear, what you have to eat to enhance the heart chakra, and what are the signs of good heart chakra, strong heart chakra, what are the signs of a weak or blocked heart chakra, and what you have to do daily to improve your heart chakra value, and what visualization or affirmation you have to do to enhance your heart chakra. So complete detail is given for every chakra, particularly for the lowest chakra, if it is there. So this is what aura index. Okay. Now this go to the dashboard. If this person's aura index is 82, his emotion index is 26, his health index is 55, mind power index actually just I calculated it was wrong. So his total value was 65. So this person is not good, not up to date. He is up to date in aura chakra somehow, but he lot of work has to be done to improve his emotion and health and mind power. And believe me, if he just do our work to improve these chakra above 80. And if you make a target that whichever society I live in, I measure this human potential index of every person where I live and put it a commitment today. At least work on yourself first to improve your aura index, means human potential index above 80. My human potential index is 92 today. So if you just focus on that and do everything possible, you will not fall sick at the first place. And if just 10%, 15% of people in the society become healthy, then we will change the whole scenario. It is not essential to change 100%. Those 10 and 15% will become an inspirational figure for the society. They will inspire and guide others, and this will be a slow process. But at least today, to heal the world, take a vow today that I will increase my human potential index above 80. And that is feasible with this system that I've devised. Okay, now what to do to improve these scores? And for that, you will be surprised. These are the action steps that you take. These are the steps of daily activity you have to do. These are the 7 activity, and if you do this 7 activity daily, then your aura will improve, your health will improve, your mind power will improve, your emotion will improve. So everything is calculated, everything is designed, everything is dedicated to improve this human potential index. That no scope is left for any human factor to intervene. Today is the day of AI and technology. We can use it to the best. You see that AI has a lot of side effects. AI can do this and that. It is good, not good for the society, not good for the world. But I have used AI to the best of its use. And if AI can be used in this way, AI can be a boon for us. Otherwise, it is a bane for many who are not using AI for particular this purpose. Now, I'll just show you what is this. Breathing. First is breath work. Breathing is very important. Proper breathing techniques, if learned, can really transform any person in a day. They pranayam, anulom vilom, kapalbhati. But if you are not breathing properly, that those things will harm you. Yoga, meditation, you cannot sit in meditation. Your mind will cry, and you will not close your eyes for more than 1 minute. You will get up. And why people are not able to do yoga and meditation properly? Because their mind is not focused, not calm. And first is calm you down your mind by these techniques, and then you will be able to do whatever you want to do. This breath work, just see, click and start. What you have to do daily, you have to breathe accordingly to this. You have to start this and see inhalation for this particular 4 seconds, and then hold. The music will also come. And they have to exhale. The timing is set 4 seconds and then 1 second pause and 5 second exhale. Then again 1 second pause. So if you just inhale and exhale with your position lying down and your abdomen rising with each inhale and falling with each exhale, that is called abdominal breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. This will reduce your pulse rate. If your pulse rate is 90, 100, just by doing 5 minutes of this exercise, your heart rate will become 70 or less in few days. Unless you don't have to strain too much. People exhale and force out. Inhale and inhale with complete energy. It has to be effortless. And then your pulse rate, your blood pressure, everything will fall. Your sugar will also settle. So you have to do this breathing exercise daily for at least 300 minutes, 300 seconds rather, or 5 minutes. And just go to the dashboard and you will be mark the time that how many seconds you did today and how much is left. And if you do all this activity in a day, this will be marked on this graph that what is your percentage of activity. If you just maintain 80% of all activity, this will become green button. And this way, any healer, any of us who have 100 clients with us, we can see their track of daily activity. And we can tell them, we will do your daily aura evaluation or therapy, distant healing or local healing, only when you do this daily activity more than 80%, they will be forced to do it. In 1 week, you can make the distance. You can see the difference in a person. Now, other things I'll just show you, then I'll talk about other things. Then comes with this attention span. See, what is this attention span? People have very less attention spans today. Their mind is in 10 things at a single time. And to just change that, this is the example. This is the attention. You have to just count the number of reverse C and enter the here. How many reverse C or ulta C is there? Like 3, and your score will come. So you have to do this in particular 1 minute, and your score will become marked here for attention span. So I think I don't have much time to explain all this daily activity. Those who join this system, everything will be explained to them. If you just do this all exercises, and this includes motivation, meditation, music therapy, everything is included here, and their aura and mind power will improve. So, and now come to the healing by Healy therapy. This is healing. This is page of healing. If he in this what is important is whatever healing you're doing, you have to mark this healing done by you to yourself or any person. You just click the model, the module chosen, just tonsil harmony or liver harmony, whatever you choose. You just save the session. This will save your daily healing activity in our server. And then we can do research from this. What are the frequencies given to this particular person for what symptom, and what was the improvement rate and duration. Everything will be researched in this. See, unless we give this data to the medical world, they will not going to believe it. They will just see it is a gimmick going on. So I have made this website only for this purpose. Whatever we do, we can record, and then we can come out with the research paper and outcome. If this particular symptom was healed with these techniques or this frequency in this time, and this was the graph which is showing, and this patient's testimonial will also be there. So everything is possible. So healing through Healy is there. And then those who do not have Healy and those who do not at present have Healy, still they can heal others. They can heal others. First, they will have to put the request of healing request. You have to enter your problem. You have to upload your image. You have to write what you want to be healed, and you have to upload your image, and your healing request will be recorded. And then anyone can come and heal other. He will heal this person. You have to click this person's ID, and you start healing. You will first know about that person, what is his problem, and you can see the picture. You can see the request, and then start healing. And if you start healing, you can heal that person in English or Hindi, or you can just feel these lines that in English, that may gentle healing energy mend your body and soul. That keeping that person in mind, and all these lines you have to feel. You can see the violet fire going in the background. This is called crown chakra's fire or healing fire energy going on. And after you feel this, you have to just give point, how much point you give for healing to that person, and you have healed that person. So you can also give healing to each other. As Lena ji comes and says that you have to heal and give your energy to others. And this is same thing being done in a measurable way. How many people you healed and what points you gave, and that person can see their healing received point, who healed them and what many points they give. And this will also become a huge research perspective. If person has some problem and many people healed them for a week and gave these much points, what is the outcomes for that person? So all this research will be done in various headings. People who are coming to this only getting medicine, only getting healing therapy, only getting this particular healing, or combination of all this. There will be subgroups of population for all this, and we will have data for all that. And then we will publish this in a good research paper and come out in the media also. Then only people can believe this. And I think the time is to Lenaji, ask other people also to give their testimonial and whatever they have to say. And then remaining things I will tell in the question and answer session.
Sure. Thank you so much, Dr. Jha. It was really mind-blowing information and very surprising to see that being a doctor, you are also a software developer. You have developed this complete website and so beautifully you have integrated Healy frequency therapy along with how you can take care of breathing, mind power, attention. It's a complete holistic healing approach and very beautifully where every doctor, if they can implement it using Healy, how we can actually go ahead with the patients. Before that, Dr. Jha, do you want to share the screen or can we stop sharing?
Yeah, can stop sharing. Yes,
Okay,
I'll stop sharing.
great. Thank you so much for this wonderful session. And Dr. Jha, we would love to know from you that what made you to use Healy and how frequency healing has been really useful for your patients and what kind of result you have seen when you have used frequency healing to your patients.
Yes, actually, I've been using. I have this Healy in my personal use and for my patients who are coming to my. See, many patients even before Healy. Uh, I'm a neurosurgeon. 1 or 2 out of 100 in patients who are having headaches may need surgery, but rest 99 to 98% of patients do not need the surgery. And medicine is just suppressing the pain. That is not addressing the root cause. So apart from healing, whatever techniques I've shown you there, everything I was using from many 15 to 20 years in my practice. And I've been able to heal those patients, many patients with these techniques also. I give minimum medicine. At least, of course, medicine is required for maybe first 10 or 15 days, and slowly I taper it off. But as soon as you reduce the medicine dose, the headache or everything come back again. So these counseling, this stress management, this breathing techniques or whatever techniques I've shown here, I've been using for many years and helping my patients in that. And Healy has been a big addition also in last 3 months. Migraine, it was this cure was not that quick that it is today. 1 or 2 sessions, migraine is gone. But those people, if you do not continue with this therapy, it returns in 10, 15 days. So Healy is a magic, but only when you use it for consistent use. Your energy may be varying. It may come today and next day it may be low, next day it may be high. But Healy is able to tell you what is the energy requirement for you. It will diagnose your energy field, what are the deficits, what are the excesses, and it will harmonize your energy with that of the population. People ask me question, what is harmony? What is harmony? So the medical answer to that harmony thing is you are made out of nature. You are made out of 5 elements, of which even this mobile is out made of 5 elements. But what is difference between me and this mobile? That energy is flowing in harmony into the cell. The cosmic energy is flowing into the cell in harmony. And once you are in harmony, you are in the effortless ease, in the zone of flow. Anything will happen. Means you don't have to think. See, things happen with your fingers. If you're playing a tabla or a guitar or writing some or making some art, that is a display of the cosmos through you. You become the medium. And that is harmony. If that harmony is there, disease is lost. You are only in health. This body is not yours. This body is that of the nature. And nature maintains its body through that flow of the cosmic energy, through the various nadis. And it is the mind which blocks the flow of energy through that nadis. So keeping out the mind and all the problem is solved. Mind is the name of the problem. It cannot be asset for us. Mind is only possible in past or future. In present state, there is no mind. And once you remove the mind factor, you can heal anyone of anything. So migraine, I have treated many patients of back pain, neck pain. It takes 10, 15 sessions in them, not as quickly as in migraine. And but insomnia, depression, these people have longer duration they require. And miraculous treatment has been seen in many patients. And of course, so I feel that the scope of this is quite promising, particularly in the long run, more with the research and techniques that will fully devise with this method that we are here now.
Superb. Thank you so much. It was really enlightening to hear from you, Dr. Jha. If any of you here, audience, is wondering what is Healy, Healy is basically a variable frequency therapy mechanism which takes care of you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, identifying the imbalances which are occurring at your mind level, each and every organ. It gives you a complete report where exactly the cells in your organs are vibrating in a low energy. Not just that, Healy also gives you a report of your complete chakra healing, the 7 energy points, and your karmic connections. What are your parental depths? And not just that, it also gives you your nutritional deficiency. Now you understand why all the doctors have taken it. Let's hear. Now you have heard Dr. Jha. Rajendra, if you can put me in spotlight. Thank you so much. We just heard Dr. Jha, neurosurgeon, talking about how a frequency therapy, along with the complete holistic healing and with the medical services, can actually help a sick person or some imbalances in the body we can recover faster. Let's hear from other doctors as well. We have Dr. Sanjeev Durdi. If you are here, Dr. Sanjeev, practicing MBBS doctor, practicing from last 28 years, currently in Belgaum, Karnataka, director of a multi-speciality hospital. And let's hear how Healy came to his rescue and how he's using for his patients for now. Over to you, Dr. Sanjeev.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sanjeev, Professor Sanjeev, practicing anesthetist this last 28 years. I happen to take this Healy from a Reiki healer. Once I was having axonal neuropathy, so I was almost on the bed, took physiotherapy, medicines, everything. It was not getting cured. Or everybody knows about the neuropathy. It takes longer time to come back to normal life. It was a miracle device. I just started within a 1 week's time. A lot of changes occurred. I started walking properly. I started eating properly. Then I continued using Healy. Next 2 months, I was up and above. Slowly started working. It was a very promising treatment. I got it from Healy. I started using Healy for others also, for my family members. It gives very good results. Distant healing, fantastic results I get. Even my mom, dad, they were sick. Whenever they're sick, they call me. Then I heal them from distant healing. They're happy 1 or 2 days. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sanjeev. Thank you so much for sharing it. I also want to check with you before you leave that do you actually use it in your hospital for your patients? And if you have used it, what are the results you have seen with Healy?
See, one patient with ulcerative colitis with a total colectomy, operated, went on ventilator for almost 21 days. He was resistant to all the antibiotics. His wound was not healing, pouring pus. He shifted to another hospital where I was anesthetist. The doctor asked whether he was his friend. Doctor asked, can you use your Healy? Then I started using Healy on him, started bacterial harmony, digital nutrition. Within 2-3 days, the the pus was pouring from his wound started reducing. He started walking from the bed, and within a week, he got his discharged from that hospital. It was so fantastic. Other day also I met him. He was literally falling to my feet, saving him because mm, the hospital said all the antibiotic. He got all the resistance for all the uh, mm, injectables. He was not able to take oral tablets also. Within a week, he started, and now he's up and above. After 1.5 years, I met him. He was so happy.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjeev. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for using Healy. Thank you for using for your patients, and such mind-blowing result, which gives us confidence that why it's so important to use alternative therapy, frequency healing to each and every one, for your loved ones, for yourself. Let's hear from Dr. Badrinath, and he is a sports physiotherapist and passed out from Meher University, Chennai. Dr. Badri, what's your story about using Healy?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. I'm very proud to part of this meeting with the help of the Healy. If not having Healy, I have not made such a wonderful group today. Having a wonderful session today. It's all about Healy is the ignition, right now for me, which propelling me forward. See, I am a sports physiotherapist, practicing 22 years in Chennai and nearby. I travel, meet people. Things. See, one of the advantage of this Healy is it accelerated recovery and it gives energy. See, most of the patients, most of the people have whatever the pain they have, whatever the illness they have 4 things common in their mind. They have fear, anxiety, and they don't have sleep because they think about the problem, and they have energy issues also because they won't focus. The focus won't be there if the body is hurt or have any illness. With after having Healy, I'm giving sessions to all my patients. Once I received Healy the last 2 years back, I see one thing: the energy level is improved, the sleep is improved, and the recovery is much faster, and the energy level is very high, and they're not thinking about the problem. They're thinking about what I can do, when I can go back to work. They're all the positive things are happening. And I am here. I'm going to tell you some 4 to 5 conditions which my team as well as myself which observed in something. One of the like what Dr. Before Dr. Sanjeev said how he is suffering from axonal some neuropathy and how he has recovered. Similarly, two of my patients had some back accident. They don't have any nerve conduction in their legs, like a kind of paraplegia. They're not moving their legs. They are in the hospital, one of the hospital rehab center for 3 months. They're not seeing any much improvement. Then one of the friend mentor who took me there, we see, and then we told, no, you take Healy, you will see a result much faster. And now the person who unable to walk, the paraplegic, unable to put weight on his legs, now is standing, is walking with the help of the walker and putting weight on his legs. So that is a confidence is thing. And one of our therapists who giving therapy there in the center, they found, then they asked what you are doing, you only getting this kind of improvement compared to other people, what you are doing separately. Then he told, okay, I'm doing this along with this thing. So this is the kind of, that fast recovery process. It's happened because it works at the cellular level, which gives energy, which gives momentum for the body to heal faster at a higher pace. And second condition, one of the senior citizens who had some stroke again, they are unable to speak well. The speech is not much improved thing. Then one of my therapists again, he tried with this, along with this physio session, he gave the Healy session to improve his speech. And he able to speak the words clearly, and the whole family is happy, and they see what you're doing, he started speaking better. So it's improving the speech, it's improving the, that energy in all those, which is unimaginable, making possibilities with this frequency therapy. And the third thing is one of the person had, one of the senior citizens had, see, most of the women I told earlier, so what happened, they ignore the legs, they keep standing, they keep walking in the kitchen, they won't focus on the legs and the feet. The legs are uneven, the feet are uneven, they had swelling, they had the skin not much proper color, full of black, like that kind of swelling, edema, all those things. When they're giving the sessions along with this Healy, what will happen? Within 1 or 2 sessions, the swelling is reduced. It's nowhere. It's gone. Second, the color of the skin got rejuvenating in such a fast pace. Within 1 session, you can see the color of the skin is changing. That is the most possibility with this Healy frequency therapy. And the third is the person feels legs are very light and they're able to walk much faster and able to carry their body weight very, very light. And they're not feeling themselves burdened. Most of the people are suffering from arthritis. They don't have much muscular contraction. They are not muscular, won't pump that much fluid. Always the legs feel heavy. They won't carry their weight easily. And with the help of the Healy, their body weight looks very light to carry, and the muscles are able to pump the fluid easily. And moreover, what does this frequency therapy is it improves the circulation in the body. So once the circulation improves, everything body recover, restore, regenerate, revamp, everything comes in a much faster pace. And one other thing is one of the person had a kind of fracture and lower limb fracture. Normally lower limb fracture it takes minimum of 6 to 8 weeks to walk, to put the weight bearing, to walk pain free walk, weight bearing. So I gave one of the session along with the Healy. Within 2 weeks, the person is able to come to full weight bearing, and the fracture also healed, much faster rate. The person not feeling much pain when they're putting weight, because the bone frequency is also there in the thing with the help of digital nutrition. There is a program called Structure. So it improves that, bone strength and the muscle strength, and then it improves their body weight to carry easily. So there are whatever the challenges you have, whatever the condition you have, you have the program in Healy which addresses instantly, and the person feels. It's all about person feeling that gives real satisfaction. Whatever the therapy you give, the person feels happy and they say, yes, I feel much better than yesterday. That is a kind of affirmation, confirmation you will get from the person. And after the session, all the therapy sessions are with Healy. So far, it gives me value for myself. That's what I want to say. And Healy is more of a personalized approach, aims to enhance the body's natural healing process and improves overall well-being. It is not treating the symptom. It addresses the root cause level and improves the overall well-being of the individual. And it also targets a specific frequencies what the person requires. It is a more of individualized frequency approach to the individual. What the person has some imbalances, it will restore that imbalance into balanced way to lead a optimum life. That's what I want to say. Thank you so much again for participating today.
Thank you, Dr. Badrinath. That was well explained. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences. And totally, we are so thankful to you that being a doctor, you're using it and coming and sharing here. Thank you so much. You just heard Dr. Badrinath, 22 years of clinical experience person, a sports physiotherapist from Chennai. Moving on, Dr. Kalayawani, and she is also from Chennai, 25 years of experience into clinical pain management specialist, again a psychotherapist center located in Chennai, a center located in Chennai and Coimbatore. Let's welcome Dr. Kalayawani.
Yes. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Kalayawani. I'm really fortunate for being introduced to Healy. I have an enormous number of testimonies and I have shortlisted with a few. Even though we treat sciatica and back pain with advanced machines, sometimes we struck up with no progressions. In such instances, for a sciatica, when I did the analyzation, it showed kidney harmony, which indicated he has less energies to the kidneys, which is not able to detox properly with accumulated urea, creatinine. We can assume anything. But when we inquired with him, he also acknowledged that he had a kidney stone issue in his past history and treated for the same. So we came to the conclusion that his energy to the kidney is less, and he has a tendency to get the kidney stones. That referred pain is showing as sciatica. And even though he has disc issues, we treated him with in the Healy for the kidney hormone, and his progression just kick-started. And the second case is also same sciatica with less percentage of recovery even after his fourth session of physiotherapy. Then we did the analyzation and found his sleeping disorder is the issue behind his poor recovery. So I do not actually know the correlation between the sleep program and his poor progression, but we ran the sleep program and we recovered his chronic back pain. Then
Thank you, Dr. Kalaivani. Thank you so much for sharing those details. Or thank you for using Healy. And so beautifully you have come and explained so many people getting benefited, and doctors like you are required into this world more. Let's welcome a mind-blowing doctor, a renowned doctor, 25 years of clinical practice, working as a naturopathy physician, Chief Medical Officer from Nature Care Hospital, Ahmedabad, none other than Dr. Shivraj Patil. Dr. Shivraj, if you are here.
Yes, madam. Good evening, one and all. Am I audible?
Perfect.
Yes. Good evening, one and all. Thank you, especially to the introducer of me to Healy. That is none other than my elder brother. He was the person who introduced me to the field of naturopathy. So once in when 1990s, he told what I couldn't do, I want you to do this course. So at the time, when I saw the syllabus, it was like all the healing therapies, but it was along with all the modern medicine subjects. I was interested in both. So I was lucky enough to get introduced with the same person to Healy World also. Again, till now, from January 10th, I have been using this device, Healy device. And when I came to know that what and all are the options, then I told my brother, give me the last option. After that, there should not be any recharge in this. Recurring charges, recurring payment, nothing. Whatever may be the price, please allocate me that. So I got the Obsidian. I was very lucky enough to get the Obsidian version. And obviously, after that, from then, Sheila ji, Leena ji, through Vikas sir and Rajendra sir, I was continuously being motivated with the sessions which are regularly going on at 7 p.m. And it was my practice time after that, which I was able to connect to them. And today, I want to share Kibai. I was a person who got an opportunity to share the dice when I was in Mangalore and Udupi with the living legend, Dr. B.M. Hegde and Dr. Shantaram Shetty sir, the renowned surgeon in Mangalore. So there, once doctor had told that body heals itself. It is the principle, the naturopathy tells that unity of disease and unity of cure. So every time when we were into this practice, it was very tough for us to convince the people that all the diseases come and go through one way. So in naturopathy, we say based on the Panchama Bhuta theory, so that the lungs, large intestine, kidney, and the skin, which we call it as eliminatory organs, unless you don't detox them, whatever medicine, whatever treatment, whatever diet you take, you will not get the optimum result. So I was in a search because as a naturopath, ethically it was told you can't prescribe the medicine. Then I was in search of something which should work on the body, mind, intelligence. We all know that post-COVID, the body mass index is now 25% valued and the body mind intelligence is 75% valued. So because the physical body mass index is just a 25%, the tip of the iceberg. So when I was in search of such a device, such a treatment tool, then I was lucky enough to get introduced to the Healy device. Number one, so we say, "Jo bhi ho, ghar se shuru kariye," and mother is the first teacher and doctor. And we were lucky. We were in search of such a device or such a medicine which would help her because she is an old case of fatty liver, chronic liver disease, and IBS. So we were so complicated, whatever you do, some other complication used to come out in a condition. So at the age of 70, 75, he was a boon to my mother. So once she had an acute complaint, 10 to 15 times she had a continuous diarrhea. So it was very, what we say, tension in the whole family. Then what we did was we just just a blind faith. वो बोलते हैं कि either convince or confuse or else get connected. So we had such a faith in Healy, and we when Healy was given to her, it from 10 to 15, within 2-3 hours she was able to come to only hardly a one or two. Twice she had a diagnosis. That was the day when we got an extraordinary confidence in Healy. Number one. Number two is that the second thing what we have seen is that we in the blue app and the pink app. So in distance healing, we tried this in a person who was after an accident. He was in ICU. He had multiple fractures. He was supposed to have the multiple surgeries. So after the surgery, again the healing part. So doctor told Kibai, say, I am going to do my part. Rest again, it's up to God. So from then itself, from the ICU itself, somehow through his brother, we could get his photo. We could scan the photo and start healing from here. It is beyond imagination, right? The healing was so faster that even the doctor was astonished. I have never seen a person at this age coming out recovering so soon. So this is point number two. From ICU, we could help from being outside, from at a far distance, we were able to help him recover faster. And when he came to consciousness, he told, Array, I know my brother was telling that someone is going to heal me, and they are healing. And he thanked from the bottom of the heart. So point, this is the second case. Third one, in diabetes, I have seen by the person who even is having a proper diet and exercise, still they have vague symptoms of fatigue, lethargy, restlessness. So we have seen that they have come out of their all these weaknesses, and they are even energetic even this in this. So it means sleeplessness, these are all the left hand job of the healing, what I have found in my patient's experience. Then coming on to the next case, which it was we can't even dream, which we say by multiple sclerosis. When you say multiple sclerosis, then it's done. So because even in naturopathy, people we used to get a patient who come and get admitted in hospital, because I was the chief medical officer in a 500-bed hospital in Udupi from SDM. So there we got so many patients and we didn't had any answer, because our naturopathy course affiliated to the National University of Health Sciences, it has got all the drugless therapies which are available here. So acupuncture, reflexology, physiotherapy, what not. Right? But still we thought what we should give them, which will be drugless, but it should work like a drug, like which will bring confidence in them. So what we did is by it's a God's grace. It's again, they say we generally tell the patients ki bhai, unless you don't clear your old debts, you will not come out of the problem which you are facing. So it was the same thing. The patient came to by, we are suffering from 18 to 20 years. And when I told, and I was just introduced to him. So I told madam, I have got some device, right, which will make sir feel happy, and from anxiety or depression he can come to the feel good status, and definitely it will work on sleep, because I had just started joining attending the evening sessions, Zoom meetings recently at that time. So when that patient had come, what I had seen, I told let's try, because we had only 3 days. They were about to discharge when I had introduced to Healy. So what I did was I took the Mag Healy and a Healy. As usual, I told the procedure. I installed the app in this device, and then we told I got them to know what to do regarding sleep, regarding the positive mood, and we told keep the whole night chakra healing. At that time, I was internally too much tense, because I don't know how it's going to work, and if it's working, can it work so fast? So when we planned this, next day morning, it was the lady came to this my side office, because I am the CMO here. The another SMO office, they call, doctor, you need to rush to the another cabin. There is some emergency. Then when I went there, that lady told, do you find any change in this person? And I told, he is smiling and happy. Okay, then that's all. Then I told, because the whole 16 days he was not having a good smile on his face, and suddenly he was so smiling and he was vibrant. And then when, okay, shall I go? And just I was going, then please wait a minute, doctor. And the moment the person who was 16 days continuously walking with an aid, right, suddenly he got up and started walking. Then I told, no, miracles I have heard, but I have not seen. So, my dear friends, it was a miracle for me, and especially in the multiple sclerosis, we just can't imagine. Because the day on which I told this patient regarding this Healy, I just told, please use it. Have a faith in me and just use it. The same night we had a push sir's night Zoom meeting was there, and at the time I told that person, please ask any questions you have got. Then that lady asked whatever she had done. No, no, I am since I am in UK and you're telling me regarding multiple sclerosis, you don't know what changes have come in the brain and all. Then I told, please use start using it. After 3 days, anyway, you're going back to your place. So why I'm telling my dear friends, next day from morning till evening 8 o'clock, he never stopped walking because he had never walked last 16 years. So I told, is it a placebo? Is it a magic? Right? So why I'm telling this is that then the next day I told, Madam, now you came to know that this device has worked. Now let us see that without this hope, I think your what is that husband will come back again. And when we did the same, mm, it's obvious. Okay, right? Next day he couldn't get up. Then I told, yes, please do it for another 2 days. And they used this for 2 days and they have seen what do you say, freedom from their wisdom. This was the another case. Then the last what I want to tell is regarding my child, the learning program. My exams were going recently. My son, he was writing his 10th exam. He was very tense because of some food and some tension. He couldn't stay. Then we went them, we took him from the hostel, and then in the meantime, my brother had told me, Kiva, yes, you need to go for the learning app. So we used acute tension, concentration, or whatever was there. And today I'm proud, Kiva, the person he was, I thought he is definitely going to fail, right? Because even the principal told, no, no, please take him. Anyhow, I doubt. Then we took him, we used the learning app, he showed interest. I am happy to say that he has scored 82% in his 10th examination. Just 3 days back, we got the results. And coming go to the last, I know time is very, very important. The last thing what I just wanted to share is that, uh, yes, regarding myself. So we generally, what I took was, what I do generally take is the chakra healing in the night. When I'm in my office, I charge my water and especially the glass. So it is advised to that the glass is ideal for charging, right? Even if you have a glass device, you can keep it beside and still give the program and you can have it. So I'm charging the water with in this, and the same thing I use in my on my wife, right? So because of long standing, long cooking, and all, I used Maggie, and I told just use it for 20 minutes, and he was astonished that oh something worthy you have purchased. I am sorry that I was just because she didn't have trust on this. Right. So again, thanks to Healy, thanks to the whole team. And the last one, which I should tell, that was the coach program. So the coach program. So here recently I was but time to get annual appraisal in my wherever I am working. And then I had written some figure, big figure in that. So and the scenario was just not that way. Then everyone told it in history it has not happened. You please forget. Then I had introduced that to one of my friend in the management. There is some magical device. Let me try. Maximum it may not work. That's all. And the figure which I quoted after my meeting, first meeting, he told, no, no, it's not possible. Never in history we have done that, this and that. And again, after that, because morning I was running the coach program anyhow. I was confident by evening he will be mesmerized. And by God's grace, one of the new patients came. I gave a scientific explanation what we do and how that. And after that, while going, he told, I know you are very scientific and a very good doctor. Yeah, don't worry. I will give you what you need, he told. And that was my coach program blessing. I am in a big figure now, the other way. Because in all angles, from physical to spiritual to economy and the social status, and I daily use family harmony in my house, and I charge the RO water daily while we are drinking. And that was the month, February and March. The patients were telling you, do what do you eat? What do you drink? what does the energy, from where it comes? Then I told, no, I am using some magical device and I'm just one with it. I don't know, because the same charm, the same energy, if you have it 9 o'clock, if you have it 7 o'clock, then obviously anyone will be astonished. So I had a dream. I should sleep for 4 hours and work for 20 hours. And I am at the edge of that. And thank you, Healy. Thank you for the whole team. I can't name one or two, and it was my opportunity to meet Leena ji, Rajendra ji, and Vikas ji in my last visit to Bangalore. And I promise that this is going to change the world. And last one, we are planning for a district wise. The government had told for a district wellness center, right? So we have planned for a district wise. We wanted to open a multi-specialty clinic where Healy, yoga therapy, and diet therapy, only these three will be implemented, nothing else. Because if any therapy is introduced, then they oh नहीं मैंने वो लिया था ना शायद उसलिए result आया. So to take out this confusion, as Dr. Jaz said, and I am sir, Dr. Jaz sir, once again, we tell to the patient, unless अगर आपका ऋण में वो नहीं है कि आपको वो लोग मिले, तब तक वो लोग आपको नहीं मिलेंगे तो भी आपको उनसे कोई फायदा होने वाला नहीं है. Because I have seen many people who have been introduced to Healy, but they are still not able to come Healy. They have money, they have time, they have everything, but they don't have stars like the people who are already into this Healy world. Thank you for your time. I have taken a long time. Once again, thank you everyone. Namaskar.
Woohoo! Dr. Shivraj Patel, you literally raised my energy. Oh my God, I'm so excited listening to you, Dr. Shivraj. I mean, the stories of manifestation, the stories of learning and concentration, the stories of getting the smile on the patient's face, the stories of getting the person out of ICU using Healy, family harmony, water therapies. Oh my God. I mean, a big bow down to you, the way you use Healy, and thank you for coming and sharing here. You just heard Dr. Shivraj Patel, 25 years, clinical practice, working presently as a Chief Medical Officer in Nimba Nature Care Hospital, Ahmedabad. So thank you, Dr. Shivraj, for coming and sharing your heart out. I wish this world can have more doctors like you. Thank you so much. We have a hand raised by Dr. Alok Gupta. So I know him personally, and both husband and wife. Dr. Alok, are you here? I feel we can take the last one since he is there and he is messaging me as well. So Dr. Alok, he is a yoga specialist. Dr. Deepa, his wife, is a renowned homeopathy doctor with 30 years of homeopathy clinical experience. From both of them from Pune, running a clinic, using Healy in day-to-day activities of them. Can we have Dr. Alok and Dr. Deepa onto the screen? Where do you vanish, Dr. Alok? Okay, great. Over to you.
Can you listen me?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Very good. Good evening, Leena ji, for giving us such a wonderful opportunity to communicate with Dr. Jha. I am a big fan of him. And honestly speaking, Dr. Because I am teaching yoga and meditation in the schools and in the corporates, and from the last 30 years, we both are practicing together. यहाँ पर मैं जो आपने ब्रेथ वर्क का बोला था उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा और मैं बोलना चाहूँगा कि कैसे हमारे पूरे सिस्टम से जो एजुकेशन ऑफ प्राणा है कैसे वो सिस्टमेटिकली डिलीट किया गया बिकॉज आवर माइंड इज वर्किंग ओनली ऑन 3 फैक्टर्स और इसको बहुत सिस्टमेटिकली डिलीट किया गया. जैसे आपने बोला कि माइंड इज द कल्प्रिट, ऑब्वियसली आई डू एग्री विथ यू. Mind works on 3 factors. The very first is fear, second is greed, and the third was the prana. And very systematically, they have deleted the word prana from our system, from our education system. And we are now basically our mind is working only on 2 factors, that is fear and greed. And whole of the system is designed in such a way that we are getting benefit from raising the fear and the greed in the people. And this is what we have seen in the last COVID and all this जो हुआ हम सब लोगों के साथ. So I just want to express one more thing here. What is an analogy between the fear, greed, and the prana? So it's an inversely proportional. So if you increase the fear, the prana will go down. And if you increase the prana, the fear will go down. So this is how it works. Because they have systematically deleted the word prana from our system. Prana is basically the life force. The moment you increase the prana will be followed by the consciousness, and consciousness knows everything of our system. Wherever the problem in the body is, if we could raise the prana into that particular part of the body, the consciousness will definitely go into that part, and the patient will heal by itself. And this is what Marcus Smeke, the inventor of Healy, has done. His entire research was on the prana. So I really salute him, the way he has, given us the teachings of the information field, because the prana, the mental body, and the wisdom body together, he has said that it is the information field where exactly all the information is being carried. So, मैं ज़्यादा time नहीं लूँगा. I will be sharing the two cases on which we have got a wonderful result. The first result was that the patient which has come to us was she has a restrictive cardiomyopathy. Her heart was enlarged, and all four walls were leaking, and that is why doctors has refused to do the angiography and all these things. And after the COVID, she had been given the first COVID vaccine, and after that, just a few days of that, she got the brain stroke, and she was in ICU for almost for 6-7 days. She was in ICU. We were in Pune at that time, and that case was discussed with us, what you can do by just sitting in Pune. We just send her the distance therapy from the Healy, and she has started recovering in ICU. And after that, when she came back from the hospital, left side of her was absolutely almost 90% was paralyzed. We purchased the Healy for her, and we sent the Healy directly to her and started giving instructions how to use the Healy. And to my look, my goosebumps are coming up. Only in just 8 to 9 months, she got recovered from her paralysis.
Not only paralysis.
Not only paralysis. After 1.5 years, when her heart, with all the tests were there, echo was there. So her heart, earlier it was working only 40%. Now it is working 52%. And the doctors were amazed कि माता जी क्या कर रहे हो आप? तो माता जी ने उन्हें Healy दिखाई कि this is the instrument which I am taking. And doctors were amazed to see that, and they said कि ठीक है माता जी, आप जो ले रहे हो लेते रहो, and we have to taper down your medicines. So they have tapered down their her medicines also. So this is what the wonderful results Healy can do. Only thing is that we have to keep our faith onto this system. This is what I would say. And over to Dr. Deepa, please.
There are so many cases which we are dealing with homeopathy and along with Healy. Like so many testimony we have, but I would share one testimony. My patient, he's in America. The son of her, he was only 10 to 12 years old, and he's got nuts allergy. And we have started giving homeopathy and the distance healing from Healy. And usko nuts allergy itna zyada hota tha ki he used to obstruct the whole respiratory tract, and he used to admitted in the hospital immediately. And after that, slowly, gradually, we have started giving, because we could not send Healy personally to him, but we have started giving distance therapy. And with the distance therapy, only within 3 months, he got just out of this allergy, and he has started taking nuts. He has started living his life normally, and he started taking. And one of my case, he was one of my patient, he was studying in MBBS final year, and he got
he was left-handy and he got fracture in his left hand only.
Just before the exams.
Just before the final exams. And his HOD has refused to give him the writer, and he was not getting the courage, and he has come into the depression. The HOD said he will just give exam after the 6 months when the supplementary exam was taken. So he was in depression कि अभी तक मेरे साथ ऐसा नहीं हुआ. My whole batch will go just ahead me, and how will I manage these 6 months? It is very difficult for me to manage. And we have started giving again the distance therapy to him. And I have given the lots of courage program. Very frequently I was giving, because I said, if HOD is not listening, you go to your dean. But he was not getting the courage to just talk to his dean. And gradually he has started getting the courage, and he went to his dean, and the dean has given writer to him, and finally he could give his exams. And during the examination also, when he was writing the papers and I was giving the whole 3 hours, I was just sending the therapy, learning programs, focusing, concentration and everything. And he said it is very difficult for me to work with the writer and MBBS final year, so many diagrams and all he has to manage, how he will manage. So he said I will only pass with the 60 to 62% marks, and if above that if I get, then definitely some divine help I am getting. And he got 72% marks in his final exams with 3 distries. So with the distance healing, the wonderful result I am getting. And I have so many testimony, but time is limited, so it's very difficult to give until when you personally someone will not using Healy with full of trust. Some people are using Healy, but without any trust they are using, and I am seeing in them trust factor is very, very necessary to while using Healy. Like you trust in the God, that is also God is nothing, it's a pool of energy only. So Healy is nothing, Healy is just a pool of energy. And you have to keep lot of trust, 100% trust there. Even you should not get 1% doubt. 1% doubt if you are getting, you are not going to get help with the Healy. So you have to get the full trust and just use Healy and get the wonderful result.
One more thing, I have a request for Dr. Jha. Dr. Jha, we are coming to Noida in the month of June, and we would like to meet if you could permit us.
I'm pretty sure Dr. Jha would love to meet you, Dr. Alok and Dr. Deepa. You just heard one of 30 years of their homeopathy clinical experience. Right now, both of them is operating from Pune, and such a mind-blowing experiences which you came here, both of you. Thank you for coming and sharing. Thank you for using Healy, and thank you for being part of our world. Thank you so much. I feel we have already crossed so much of time. I wish I can keep hearing all the doctors. Each and every person who is available here, please get in touch with the person who has invited you. We have a session on quantum healing, how Healy works, what is the science behind quantum entanglement. Get in touch with the person who has invited you. Understand the science of it. Come experience the demo of it and see how this genie, how these miracles can actually come in your life as well. So make sure, I don't know whether we have time to ask questions. There are a lot of people who are raising their putting in the chat to me that they want to ask question. Is Dr. Jha available? Yeah, Dr. Jha, are you available? Are you open to take questions?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. So anybody has any questions to Dr. Jha over here, you can please raise your virtual hand and we will unmute you. So I'm getting messages in chat. Somebody called owner, Dr. Sagar. Okay. If you have any, I feel they left or they are here, not sure. In the chat I could see the messages. If you are here, you have any questions, please raise it now. And yeah, please ask your question if you are here. Owner, the name is Owner. Okay, Aarti Sabat, you have to raise your hand because it's very difficult. Yes, we will be having another 5 to 10 minutes of question answer session to Dr. Jha. Okay, Aarti Sabat, over to you. Can we have Dr. Jha on the spotlight, please?
Yeah, thank you, Lina ma'am.
Go ahead, Doctor. Sorry,
Yeah.
Aarti. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Dr. Jat.
Hi.
It is such a lucky day for me to get in touch with you, like to talk to you. So my niece actually, she has a condition. She's 14 years now, and it's called as arrested hydrocephalus. Oh, is it treatable through Healy? I actually didn't find it in the Heal Advisor application.
This is such a rare condition, actually. Hello,
Yes, sir.
are you listening?
Yeah.
This is a rare condition, and arrested hydrocephalus means that the hydrocephalus has been arrested and there is no further progression. So you cannot cure it. There is no need to cure it. You can heal for any other condition or issue that she might have with Healy. So Healy will not, Healy actually, the thing is, it never cures the final picture that is being seen in the person. It cures the root cause from where that condition is being arising. So it is not important to heal the arrested hydrocephalus in the first place. It is already arrested. It's not causing any harm. If the person has any other issues like headache or dizziness or weakness or numbness, that you can always heal with the healing. So don't find the arrested hydrocephalus. Find out the symptom that she has not, for which she has to give the company.
So currently she doesn't have any symptoms. It was just a random eye checkup.
Then
And,
whatever all Healy tells you, do that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. It was a big relief for us, actually. The whole family is in like kind of.
There is no need to worry. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aarti. So we can have it quick. Chitra, go for it. Chitra, you have
Thank you for the, I'm talking with you. Thank you for the opportunity and very nice presentation. I just love the website. So is it possible we can able to access that? Because I think it is done by you, sir. So I just want to.
Yeah, of course. That I can give the link. Just go to neurocareindia.in and there you can get the link of quantum healing. And then you can reach the website. Neurocareindia.in.
Chitra, get in touch with the person who has invited you and you will get the details from them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, Dr. Prabhati Kesri.
Hi, Lina ma'am.
Hello.
I would like to ask Dr. PK Jha sir that I have been having chronic leg pain, and now it has been 3 to 4 years that my knees are paining like anything, and the ankle pain has also increased.
Your age?
So my age is 54 years and my weight is 77 kilos now. I'm a hypothyroidism patient since.
You have Healy or you have been invited by somebody?
I was invited by you only, sir, in the Bhagalpur IMA group. So
okay. Then Bhagalpur, I have to put my Healy in my hospital. You can go and get the healing done there.
Okay, sir.
There you can go to my hospital and they will heal you through our system that is there. So then we can put the details how to do that.
So, okay, sir. Do I have to go to the hospital daily or?
Yeah, it requires a regular session. DJ will give you how to do that.
Okay, sir. That will be a great help for me, and I thank you that you have invited us.
Doctors do not have any. So because this medicine will not heal you because this is a constant pain for a long time, and only for such cases only Healy is required. Because we are
going up and down the stairs is becoming more difficult for me now because the uric acid has gone up.
Yes, yes.
Yes, the uric acid has gone up, and I have
And
to
that
take
is, this
medicines
is
for
the
that also.
situation when Healy can help you. So earlier we were helpless. Okay, just do yoga meditation, but now Healy is the answer for all participants,
Yeah, sir.
whatever the disease you may
Although
have. Yeah.
the
So
doctors are
that is,
saying
that is
I'm having osteoarthritis, and I have
yes.
been giving
Giving
medicine,
the
given
diagnosis
medicine
is
for that.
easy, but giving the cure is difficult. In allopathy, in modern medicine, we don't have anything more than just take a steroid or just take an analgesic and anti-inflammatory. But Healy will heal you, will take out the root cause, and you may slowly get better from it. It is better to
Thank you,
honor
Dr.
him.
Thank
Okay.
you, Dr. Jha. So, Dr. Prabhati, please get in touch with Dr. Jha. If you directly or come through him, please get in touch with him and also understand how Healy can be part of your life. Thank you so much. Sippy. Sippy, Punita.
I want to good evening, Leena ji, and good evening, Dr. Saab. I am from Calcutta, and I would like to get in touch with Dr. PK Jha for my treatment. And I cannot come to Delhi or stay in Delhi for maybe for a long time. Maybe if it is required, maybe once I can come. But how do I start my treatment with you?
See, it is, you don't need to come. You take Healy machine and we'll guide you how to use it because it is not a 1 or 2 hours session for a few days. It is a lifelong session. So it will be given to you throughout the day as per requirement. Our team will help you how to use that machine. And whatever problem you have, we will analyze that and help you in getting the best treatment.
I
You
am
don't need to
actually
come.
on neuropsychiatric drugs since a long time, knee pain,
That
leg
will help you.
pain. So I am convinced with what you have today shared. So,
This is the
okay,
time to take Hilly and ask your people to talk to me and contact me. I'll help you how to get the machine.
okay. Thank you. Thank
So,
you.
Sippy, Punita ma'am, who has invited you here?
Vedita.
Okay, so get in touch with
You
her.
contact her.
Yeah, please, she will definitely help you. And also, if you require the guidance of Dr. Jha, we will get in touch with Dr. Jha as well for you. But first, get in touch with the person who has invited you. And I'm pretty sure she will get the Healy frequency into your life. And it will definitely create transformation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, GS Learning.
Hi, very good evening, Dr. Leena and Dr. Jha. I had a small query. This is my first attendance to the session. I wanted to know that we were told that the Healy operates on the microcurrents philosophy in terms of balancing the energy. My question is that when we are doing distant healing, and how does these microcurrents actually transfer to the person at a distance? I am
It is
not able to really
microcurrent
understand.
as well as quantum. See, this is both microcurrent in the local this thing and quantum healing in the terms of distance healing. So quantum healing is the technique of quantum entanglement, which says that if you disturb the quantum field anywhere in the universe, the other side will also get simultaneously affected. So quantum sensor it will release some scalar waves. The scalar waves are the waves which do not have the direction. They spread in the whole universe immediately. And it will reaches your information field. Once we scan your aura, your information field is stored on the server. And then once the energy is released into the quantum field, it will reach only you and your aura energy field will be affected. This is very difficult to understand by a common person, but quantum scientists understand it very well. That if you release some quantum energy in the quantum field of intention, it will reach anywhere in the universe. So that is what is unbelievable. But the results are giving that proof that it is possible and it is a reality. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome, Dr.
Yeah.
Dr. Just a quick one. If we want to read something more specific on this quantum part, anything where we can get more clarity so that we can, explain it
Yeah,
to our
I have
clients as well.
written some PDF and articles on that. So who invited you? Ask her to contact me. I'll give that article to them, and she will
Awesome.
talk on to you. Who
Really
invited
appreciate it.
you?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Who has invited you, GS Learning? Okay.
I was invited. Yeah. I was invited by Nidhi.
Nidhi. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Get in touch with Nidhi. I'm pretty sure the information what you need, Nidhi will give it to you. And if Nidhi doesn't have it, she will get in touch with the leaders over in the ecosystem and they will be able to provide you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Dr. Harshita.
Hi. Good evening, Ms. Leena and Dr. Jha. I'm Dr. Harshita. I'm a fertility specialist. I'm based out of Bangalore. I was recently diagnosed with epithelioid sarcoma. It's a type of cancer. It's quite rare, very, very rare actually. And it's kind of advanced. I was diagnosed last June. I've gone through everything that the textbooks say and they don't say. I've done everything, the chemos, the immuno, the VEGF TKI, name it, and I'm on it. And the side effects are just killing me. And I'm barely able to even live the life that I had, like close to what I had. So I want to ask Dr. Jha if this is a good option for me. I'm actually on a good maintenance now. My PET scans are, say that nothing is increasing. They can only increase my longevity, but I want to live well. So
Good. See, this is a direct transfer of the cosmic energy into your body. So once the cosmic energy passes through anything, it heals everything. The impossible is also healed. So there is no harm in using it, and you use certain frequency that whoever referred you guide you the best. If they are not able to, they can contact me. I'll help them to use the best part that Healy can give you, and use it consistently for a longer time. And throughout the day, you can use various frequencies as per required. I think it must help you. Don't go with the expectation and just start using it and see the difference that it will make in your life.
sure, sir. I will contact and get in touch.
Who had invited you?
Mrs. Hemalata from Bangalore.
Okay. Then I'll ask her to contact she will tell you, or she can take help from me.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Harshita. Thank you so much. Manas, Chennai, over to you.
नमस्ते मैम, नीना मैम, एंड नमस्ते डॉक्टर सर। तो मेरा नाम मानस है, मैं चेन्नई से बिलोंग करता हूँ और मैं डॉक्टर सेकेंड ओपिनियन लेके मैं ज़्यादा काम करता हूँ पिछले 5 साल से, क्योंकि जो रिपोर्ट आता है तो उसमें सर्जरी लेके और बहुत सारे अल्टीमेट जो ट्रीटमेंट होता है उसमें लेके काम करते हैं सर। तो मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि इसमें हम कैसे हीली को ऐड कर सकते हैं, पहला है। सेकेंड, हमारे जो पेशेंट ज़्यादा आते हैं हेपेटाइटिस बी और HIV, इस काइंड ऑफ पेशेंट आते हैं, तो उनको कैसे इसमें बेनिफिट दे सकते हैं सर?
नहीं, तब तो आप हीलिंग मशीन ले लीजिए और आप काफी हेल्प कर सकते हैं लोगों को, कैसे इसको यूज करना है, कैसे इसमें थेरेपी देनी है। तो आपको जो भी आपने इसमें रेफर किया है वो सारा कोर्स, पूरा एक कोर्स होता है, आपको करने के तो आराम से आप यूज कर सकते हैं अपने पेशेंट्स के लिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
ठीक है। नहीं, एक्चुअली क्या है सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि सपोज मैं किसको ट्रीटमेंट दे रहा हूँ, उनको मतलब क्या मेडिसिन लेने का जरूरत है और लेना मैं ऐसे ही कर सकता हूँ, लाइक थेरापिस्ट?
देखिए, ऐसा है कि आप मशीन से किसी का थेरेपी कितना दिन करेंगे? 10 दिन करेंगे, 20 दिन करेंगे, 1 महीना करेंगे, किसको टाइम होता है आपके पास डेली आने का? इसलिए प्रॉब्लम होती है। तो बेस्ट यही है कि जो मशीन ले ले तो दिन, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं कि 1 महीने में ठीक हो जाता है, कंसिस्टेंट डेली यूज के बाद ही हेल्थ मेंटेन हो पाता है। तो इनिशियली आप हेल्प कर सकते हैं, लेकिन हमेशा के लिए आप हेल्प नहीं कर सकते हैं।
ठीक है सर। एक और बात है, जो हेपेटाइटिस बी और HIV के लिए ये कैसे काम करता है सर? मेरे को जस्ट चाहिए आपसे
देखिए,
मार्गदर्शन।
कि बॉडी की जो इम्यूनिटी ये बढ़ाता है। हमारा क्या होता है ना कि सेल की वाइब्रेशन अगर नेगेटिव है, जो सेलुलर हेल्थ है वो अगर इम्प्रूव करते हैं तो वो सेल जो है किसी भी वायरस बैक्टीरिया से वो इम्यून हो जाता है, उसको अटैक नहीं कर सकता। अगर हमारे सेल की फ्रीक्वेंसी, सेल की एनर्जी, सेल की वोल्टेज जो होती है नॉर्मली -70 मिलीवोल्ट होती है, उसकी जो डिपोलाइजेशन पोटेंशियल होती है, जो 6 सेल होता है तो 20-30 मिलीवोल्ट हो जाता है। तो 6 सेल के वोल्टेज को ये बढ़ाता है तो सेलुलर फंक्शंस माइटोकॉन्ड्रियल एंड जीन लेवल पे चेंज हो जाता है। इसीलिए इम्यूनिटी जब बढ़ती है ना तो फिर कोई भी बीमारी फिर बॉडी में सस्टेन नहीं कर सकती। तो आपकी स्ट्रेंथ को बढ़ाता है, आपकी एनर्जी लेवल बढ़ाता है और सेल की इम्यूनिटी को बढ़ाता है, इसलिए
थैंक यू सो मच सर। मैं भी समझ गया कि जो चीज हुआ है उसको और इम्प्रूवमेंट करके ठीक होने के मतलब वो दिखता है एक्चुअली।
अब ऐसा कोई कंडीशन
ठीक है
नहीं है
सर।
जिसके लिए हम बोल सकते हैं इनक्यूरेबल है या कुछ नहीं हो सकता। हीली कैन बी द आंसर ऑफ एवरीथिंग। ठीक है, ओके।
थैंक यू
थैंक यू
मानस।
डॉक्टर।
मानस, आपको किसने इनवाइट किया है?
डॉक्टर वैनेसन सर।
Okay, please get in touch
डॉक्टर
with him.
वैनेसन।
Got it. Please get in touch with him. He will give you all the details. Thank you, Manas. Okay, Vinod Dubey, sir. विनोद जी, आप हैं?
जी नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग डॉक्टर साहब, गुड मॉर्निंग लीना जी एंड हिली की टीम। डॉक्टर साहब से मैं एक थोड़ा सा एडवाइस लेना चाहूँगा कि 14 अप्रैल को मेरे सिर पे थोड़ी सी चोट लग गई और जिसके वजह से करीब 8-10 दिनों के बाद कुछ सिम्टम मुझे आया, जिसमें कि मुझे स्लीपिंग डिसऑर्डर भी आया और कुछ जैसे याददाश्त में थोड़ी सी दिक्कत महसूस हुई। फिर मैंने किसी को कांटेक्ट करके मैंने एक टेस्ट कराया एनसीसीटी, उसमें आया है कि मार्कोडेनेमा ये है 2x1.3 सेंटीमीटर। तो मैं डॉक्टर साहब से ये जानना चाहूंगा कि इसके लिए मैं अभी ब्रेन हार्मोनी और नर्व्स हार्मोनी ले रहा हूं मैं।
नहीं, आपको माइक्रो एडिनोमा आया ना इसमें?
यस सर।
2.3 सेंटीमीटर इज बिग साइज ऑफ माइक्रो एडिनोमा। आपको पहले एमआरआई कराना पड़ेगा। देखिए, हमारा एज ए डॉक्टर हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि हीली इज द आंसर बट नॉट फॉर एवरीथिंग। जिसमें
Yes,
मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट पहले करना है, पहले वो भी करना है। ऐसा नहीं कि हीली के भरोसे हम मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट भी ना करें।
जी जी
तो
जी
हम
जी
हर कंडीशन में मेडिकल कंडीशन को रूल आउट करके तभी हम हीली को यूज करते हैं कि और कुछ तो नहीं है जिसके लिए और भी अर्जेंटली कुछ करना पड़े। तो आपको मैक्रोएडिनोमा आया है तो पहले एमआरआई कराइए और उसके बाद उस एमआरआई देखने के बाद तब हम हीली कैन भी, ये सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं हो सकता, ये एडिशन हो सकता है, एक सपोर्ट थेरेपी हो सकती है, लेकिन ये उसको क्योर नहीं कर सकेगा। तो पहले क्योर करने के इसके और भी मेथड्स हैं, वो आपको करना पड़ेगा। पहले एमआरआई कराइए तब पता चलेगा।
ठीक है सर। उसमें उन्होंने कुछ टेस्ट सर मुझे और लिखा है, सीबीसी,
हार्मोन
आरएफटी,
टेस्ट होगा।
एलएफटी, T3, T4, TSH,
सारा कराइए,
LH, FSH एंड टेस्टोनो
सारा हार्मोन
TRL।
टेस्ट होता है, वो सब कराइए।
जी
पिट्यूटरी
जी
ग्लैंड में आपको ट्यूमर है तो पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड का सारा टेस्ट करना पड़ेगा, तब हम आगे डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि क्या करना है।
ठीक है सर। इसमें मतलब मुझे कोई ज्यादा वरी होने की नहीं है, मतलब टेस्ट तो कराना है, हमने सब कुछ करना
हाँ,
है।
वो रिपोर्ट आने दीजिए, फिर बताएंगे क्या करना
अच्छा ठीक है
है।
सर।
क्या होगा।
मैं दिल्ली से ही हूँ सर, और नोएडा तो मेरे बिल्कुल नजदीक है, तो
आ जाइए,
अगर
बात कर रहे
कांटेक्ट मिलेगा तो आप कौन सा हॉस्पिटल में है सर यहाँ पे?
आपको बता देंगे। मेरा न्यूरो केयर इंडिया नोएडा में।
अच्छा ठीक है सर, ठीक है।
विनोद जी, आई विल गेट इन टच विथ यू। आप तो मैं आपको सारा डिटेल्स भेजूंगी। थैंक यू सो मच।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
Gurpreet Binder ji is not able to unmute. Gurpreet Binder, if you are here, you are messaging me. Somebody is messaging me on your behalf. If you have a question, you can ask Dr. Gurpreet. You can unmute yourself, Dr. Gurpreet.
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Acha, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, we
Yes,
can
sir.
hear you.
Hello,
Go on.
sir. Yeah, Dr. Jha, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, I'm a practicing acupuncture here in Delhi. So in acupuncture, what we do is that we also work on the same frequencies. I have a machine of the USA made, wherein we insert some needles and pass some
That we
frequencies.
know. What have you asked?
The question is how much frequency here it is, because it is written that you have to pass. How much frequency is required for particular? Suppose I want to raise my beta and endorphins. Yeah, suppose I want to raise my GABA. So how much frequency is used here?
See, it is the frequency used here is automatic calculation by the AI server. It knows what to give, and we are not even aware of that. So that is the base part of it. You cannot use any fixed frequency. It gives you frequency for a microsecond, and it harmonizes with the body and finds out what next frequency is to be given. So it is determined by the AI on a continuous and variable basis. So that is the difference of Healy from other frequency therapy. The Healy is dynamic, AI based, and depending on the need, the intensity and duration is automatically defined. So we cannot tell you what is the frequency here. Okay, it is defined by the AI on a dynamic and changing basis, specific to that case. So it can be same frequency for same condition in one patient. For other patient for the same condition, another frequency is being used. And for duration of frequency is different. So that is very specific and very, very important for you. Okay.
Okay. So for how many days it will take that again the AI will tell you?
That all depends. Some few patients are benefit from 3 sessions, few takes 30 days. It all depends on the various bodies physiology and anatomy of different person in different. So that is what really defines. For some patients it is quite quick. Some patients it may take time because there may be multiple pathology. You are giving an acupressure because you know only one thing, but really knows everything. What are the other factors also in this person, and from that it changes the intensity and duration of the.
Okay, and the same thing works with the distance healing also, Miss.
Yes, same thing works with the distance healing. So we have to just start this. That's all. And the frequency, duration, nature, everything is defined by the AI server. That makes it different.
Okay, but how much is there? We won't be able to know it. That if it is a 4 hertz or it is 100
No, you
hertz.
cannot. You cannot. It keeps on changing. It is seen in the local therapy once we give the micro frequency. It is seen on the computer in our mobile what frequency is going, but that keeps on changing. But in distance healing, we cannot know the frequency. That is already automatically defined by the server.
So the pathophysiology is not clear here. Something.
Yeah. It is pathophysiology is that we have to give the required frequency for the required duration that is automatically defined. Suppose you are being healed and your frequency has changed now. The healing will stop automatically or frequency will change automatically. You will not even know it.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Gurpreet Brinda, who has invited you?
Subhankar.
Okay. Thank you for coming and asking your question here, Dr. Gurpreet. Please get in touch with Subhankar.
Thank you.
We have Ram here who has been waiting to ask question and he has been unmuted. Over to you, Ram.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Lena, for unmuting, and hi, everybody. And this is a question for Dr. Jha. My son had a brain tumor a couple of years ago, and it was surgically removed, and he's okay. But the thing is, he's been taking medication for anti-seizures. He has been seizure-free for 1 year, touch wood, but he's having side effects on the drug. And the side effects seem to be from, short-term memory lapses and mood swings and, impatience and anger and things like that. And I just started using Healy about 3 weeks ago on him. But it's still too early to sort of detect any change in him. But how long do you think I should be using to find some kind of change, and whether these short-term memory lapses or mood swings will change?
So these are the chronic conditions, and this is not caused by the medicine itself. This is the inherent disease from different kind in you. So medicine of anti-seizure, these rarely have such kind of side effects. They have the side effect, but not so intense. You continue to use Healy, but in this case, it will take quite long. And as I told you in my website, that we are emotional control and emotional healing and counseling and therapy is very important. So if the person is quite negative and reactive to various situations, the Healy for some time do not work in them. So they are quite negative. So that part is also to be counseled, and then Healy will work better. So it is not because of the side effect of the medicine. but the intensity and the type of therapy in him has to be more intense and multiple, rather than really other things also may be needed in him.
Okay.
And then he will be well.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Lina.
Thank you, Ram sir. GS Learning, you are back again. You have another question?
Yes, please. Yeah, just a quick one. This is really valuable for everyone, and Dr. Jha is here. Sorry, I'm asking a second question, but it will be relevant. Dr. Jha, you said that Healy is supportive in most cases, almost universally,
Yes.
and curative in few conditions. So could you, let us know what are the conditions where it is going to be more curative? Like you talked about migraine as one area where you said there are a lot of exceptional results we have got. So what are areas where we can, use Healy as a curative?
See, as for in acute pain, acute tendon injury, acute neck pain, okay, these frequency therapy is very effective. I've seen my patients. So it cannot cure any disease from this thing like we have heard in many cases that even kidney dialysis patients are also getting reduced in severity and the frequency of the dialysis. So it will support in many cases if you continue to use it. So we cannot tell that this diagnosis is curable by Healy. We cannot. It is always supportive treatment for all the diseases, and it varies also from different patient to patient because there are multiple factors present in every patient. So it will not be uniformly effective in every. We cannot tell in a test style this is curative for this. We cannot do that, and we do not tell it also. We always say it is supportive in treatment. You continue your medical treatment, but this will support in the faster recovery and healing if you are using it. And this effect will be varying in different cases. It may not be same in everyone because there are multiple factors to be considered in different patients. But of course, it is beneficial. You can take beneficial and support it. If you're only using medicine, if you want other things to be added, Healy is one where you can add it. There is no need of medicine. Side effects are less, and it affects you on multiple levels: body, mind, and soul. All this holistically, it will heal you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for asking that question, GS Learning. Okay, the last one, Netra.
Namaste, madam, and namaste, sir. I'm Netra here. I can connect with another the last before, like the Ram sir, whoever asked the question regarding the brain surgery. My mom underwent this glioblastoma brain surgery 2 years ago, and after 1.5 years, it has recurred again. Then we went for the second surgery. After the second surgery, she has lost her kind of motion, like she can't walk and she can't even like her urination and this thing is very unconscious. She like these days she can't even turn. Not only turn, she will be like lying down without moving, or she can't eat on her own. These are all the conditions associated with her. We bought Healy around a month ago, but since using that Healy, we haven't noticed that much of the difference yet still. And also, we also asked the person who introduced the Healy. They said to repeat the gold cycle again. Since you are a neurosurgeon, sir, and because we are in touch with the surgeon again, and they are saying like after like January we went for another MRI. They said like the tumor seems like other patches are there in the other areas. We'll wait for another 3 months. Now he's advising us to go for the third MRI, and he's also saying that she might need a third surgery. We are a bit scared because she's unable to speak and she lost her memory. She can't eat. She can't basically she can't do anything on her own. So what is your advice on these things?
So,
So
see,
Healy can do
glioblastoma of the
justice for us?
brain.
Sorry.
Glioblastoma of the brain is the most dangerous diagnosis to any person. We even deny to operating in many patients. If he is poor, we don't operate because it is known people will not survive more than 6 months. If they are surviving more than 6 months, that is a blessing to them. So you see, there are limitations to medical science. There are limitations to even healing because healing cannot be a cure for everything. If there are certain conditions in the brain, glioblastoma is most fast-growing tumor of all cancer. So There are limitations to everything, even to healing. But you do your best, you continue to use healing, and don't go for any more surgery because it will further reduce their quality of life further. And fourth recurrence will be even quicker. So there is no end to that. So there is some stage we have to accept the thing and do your best. That's all. This is the final answer. Accept the thing and do your best. But going through the repeated surgery is not the best thing. If you just can really use healing round the clock, use different chakras healing, different soul cycle and all that. They are energy type of therapy, energy healing, and continue to do that. Continue to do your duty. That's all. You don't have to have any expectation on that. Okay.
Okay. So can we in touch with you, sir, for anyhow, so that we can get some advice?
No problem.
From
You can contact us.
Yeah. Okay. I can take the phone number from any of our this. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Netra. Oh my God, we have literally 2 hours of the session. Thank you, Dr. Jha. We literally took your time so much, and I'm pretty sure we are so excited today. I have so much enlightening session. It was so much of wisdom and knowledge shared. Each and every one present here, even if you're going through the recording, make sure you connect with the person and go through the complete quantum entanglement session. And if you are looking forward for Dr. Jha's connect and how to use the website, we will definitely give you the details on that. And till then, please get in touch. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, 7:30, we have got the complete science of how the quantum entanglement based healing, the frequency healing therapy works. So take the Zoom link and connect with the person who was invited and attend. Both are there. English is also there, Hindi is also there. So make sure which is comfortable for you, you can attend that session. Till then, welcome to the Healy community. Welcome to the group of doctors who are there to help you out for a complete holistic healing. Thank you so much, Dr. Jha, once again. Thank you all the doctors who were available today for making this session such an enlightening session for each and every one. Till then, for the next session to come in, I'm pretty sure we are going to continue this every month, and we will have more and more doctors coming into the ecosystem and sharing their advice and their feedback on Healy and frequency therapy. Thank you, each and everyone. Thank you, Rajendra. Thank you, all the leaders out here for helping and supporting. Bye-bye. See you all. Happy night and happy healing. Bye-bye. See ya.